My wife and I have one very bad habit: not to lock the door behind us when we return home. When you go to work in the morning, you realize that the door was unlocked all night. We begin to make a scandal, they say, which of us did not close it and which of us is an irresponsible beast. One night a strong draft opened the door, causing it to start slamming. Although it scared us a lot, it didn't get rid of the habit. But one day something happened that made me seriously think about putting a heavy-duty door bolt. Although my house is my fortress, but what is the use of walls if the doors are open? That night I couldn't sleep for a long time. Getting out of bed, I went to the kitchen to drink some water. In the corridor I stopped abruptly. Out of nowhere there was a strong desire to lock the door. I took the key, inserted it into the lock and turned it 4 times. After taking 2 steps towards the kitchen I heard strange noises outside the door. See also a short, but very scary story about the Queen of Spades. The sound was as if someone was feeling the door from the entrance, as if a blind man had met an obstacle on his way and was trying to figure out what it was. I was startled by surprise. Turning around, I decided to look through the door peephole. Approaching the door at point blank range, I heard that the door handle was turning up and down. Obviously someone was trying to open it. In an instant, I turned cold. My heart began to pound and ache. I wasn't even scared. Fear was replaced by a dragging feeling of longing and anxiety. The desire to look through the peephole instantly disappeared. Then I remembered about one device that I had never used. It was a video surveillance camera that was at my door from the landing side and was connected to the computer. My brother gave it to me when he was still working at the company that was installing these devices. Turning on the computer, I began to view the recording. I do not recommend reading my story further to those people who have weak nerves or unstable psyche. What I saw there shocked me. I can't give a clear explanation of what kind of creature was there, because it definitely wasn't a person. It was something wrapped in some dark rags, unnaturally moving, wandering around the stairwell. See also love spell, mysticism. It pulled the door handles, listened to the sounds that came from the apartments, scratched at the door. His head was also wrapped in strange dark rags, and his arms were long and thin. This creature has come to my door many times. At that moment, it seemed to me that my heart would stop any minute and my wife was crying quietly. Then it crawled to the floors below. My conscience still torments me that my wife saw that video. She still can't recover from what she saw. Yesterday she persuaded me for a long time to move out of this rented apartment and move into a new one. And I'm thinking more and more often, what would have happened if I hadn't locked the door that night? Would it have snuck into the apartment and torn us apart, as is most often the case in horror films, or were we found with our hearts stopped and a grimace of animal fear frozen on our faces? I don't want to know. Those who are reading this now, I want to tell you the following. Lock the doors, always. Take care of yourself.